dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm Keaton Hall. Rich Strike is the winner of the 148th Kentucky Derby at 80-1 odds. I'm joined now by Sports Director John Lowe. Quite the incredible long shot victory, isn't it?
I mean, it's incredible when they weren't even supposed to be in just yesterday, and now, you know, I wish I put some money on them.
I know, with a name like Rich Strike, we should have.
Right, 80-1 odds. So for the all right, so this is a true underdog story, one that will be told in the halls of Churchill Downs and racing for the racing community for years to come. Rich Strike, a Kentucky-based horse, came from out of nowhere down the final furlong to win the 148th running of the Kentucky Derby. The horse had 80-1 odds, as Keaton said, to win the Derby. This is the biggest upset at Churchill Downs since 1913. Even more amazing, as we said, Rich Strike originally didn't even make the scratch deadline. If not for one of the horses being scratched yesterday morning, Rich Strike wouldn't have even been in the race at all. Just an amazing story. We'll have much more coming up later on in sports. Keaton?
Thank you, John. Pass back the old scroller. Thank you. The University of Pikeville made a major announcement on Saturday during the Health Professions Commencement Ceremony. University President Dr. Burton Webb announced a $25 million gift that will help establish a College of Dentistry at the school. Officials say this is the largest single donation in UPike's 133-year history. The donor, however, preferred to stay anonymous. UPike Vice President for Advancement and Alumni Relations, David Hutchins, said the donor is passionate about UPike's service-focused mission and recognizes the need for increased access to medical care. UPike also announced on Saturday the school had purchased property with the purpose of building a new outdoor athletic complex. The complex would have space for football, soccer, softball, tennis, baseball, track and field, and archery. No timetable for that was released as of yet. Folks in the region are still dealing with the aftermath from yesterday's storms. New tonight, the National Weather Service says it has confirmed an EF1 tornado touchdown yesterday afternoon in Pulaski County. 2 injuries were confirmed after the tornado flipped over a mobile home on Hardwick Road in Braunston. Homeowners in Pulaski County are still working to clean up the debris left behind. Johnny Hill says his brother-in-law's home in Burnside was the first in the neighborhood to be hit by the storm and saw significant damage.
Back over here behind the garage here, it blew the barn down. You can see right back over in this distance right here, it blew the roof off the barn, which went flying across the street, which they're cleaning it up right now. Pushed the back of the garage in right here and got the roof on the garage. Yeah. And I was amazed at the first responders coming out here as quick. I mean, it was here within a matter of seconds.
The National Weather Service was in the area on Friday surveying the damage, and Saturday. The storm also caused a lot of damage at Lake Cumberland Speedway in Pulaski County.
Well, we had those severe storms on Friday, but thankfully the weather was much calmer in terms of severe weather on Saturday. We did have a few patches of drizzle today and some low-hanging clouds, but overall nothing compared to what we've seen on Friday. Here is a live look over at I-75 in Mount Vernon. All is quiet in terms of weather over in that location. Current temperatures in the lower 50s to upper 40s. 47 for Clintwood, 46 in Wise, 52 for Jackson and Hazard, 53 over in Irvin. Up on Pinpoint Doppler, most of the showers have fizzled out this evening, but earlier today we did have those rounds of passing showers, nothing too heavy, more than likely a nuisance across the area today. As we go through the rest of tonight, we stay partly to mostly cloudy, watching out for a few more patches of that drizzle. We do start to dry out as we get through the overnight hours. It will be chilly with temperatures falling into the 40s as we wake up on Sunday. I got your entire Mother's Day forecast, plus a warm-up on the way by next week coming up in just a little bit. Keaton.
Thanks, Cameron. The Appalachian Arts Alliance's second annual Derby Party fundraiser took place in downtown Hazard today. More than 300 people gathered at the Art Station to witness the Run for the Roses. taking part in all of the Derby festivities, all while raising money for the Art Station. Appalachian Arts Alliance Executive Director Tim Deaton says he's grateful to see how so many people come out to help and give back to the Art Station.
Because of the support we've received from the community, the sky's the limit with what we're capable of doing here in the organization. We've already held so many very important events and had so many important activities for the youth in our community. And so it's just wonderful to see the support that we've had, and it's vital. We couldn't exist without it.
Deaton says the Art Station's next big event will be the Queen City 5K Sparkler Run, which will take place July the 2nd. And today, all eyes may have been on Louisville, but don't forget it's Lexington. That's the horse capital of the world. Fans there flock to Keeneland to place bets and celebrate Derby Day. It's been what feels like the busiest week in the Commonwealth in a long time, and tens of thousands of people spent it at Keeneland. Racing fans were ready to be back out, winning big and enjoying the track after 2 years.
Just graduated college from UK, University of Kentucky yesterday, and I have family from Alabama, Elizabethtown, South Carolina, all here for Derby weekend and hanging out and having a good time tailgating for the, races.
And even though fans weren't at Churchill, they were still dressed in their finest attire. Many fans had their Derby hats and dresses on, and men were in bright colored suits. Officials in Pikeville have partnered with the local fire department to break ground on new trails, as well as provide some needed maintenance on existing trails. WYMT's Jordan Mullins has more from officials in Pikeville in their newest project to expand the town's trail system.
Officials in Pikeville have recently begun working on trail maintenance.
They're available and usable every day instead of just when we have an opportunity to go and make sure the trails are clear or waiting for somebody to say a tree's down.
Partnering with the Pikeville Fire Department on several projects.
The fire department has been a great partner. Those guys, they're very active. They love being outside. So when they heard that, hey, we're going to go up there to the trails, they volunteered, they jumped on board and said, hey, we want to be up there too. We can help do whatever you need. And so it's been a great partnership.
Not only to clean up existing trails, but to break ground on some brand new trails.
The trail that they're working on now is going to be a 6-mile loop. It's going to challenge you if you're a beginner to an expert. It'll have elevation change, it'll have easy parts of it.
Expanding the town's trail system and drawing hikers, bikers, and more to Pikeville.
There can be a concert here that has 5,000 people show up, but if there's nothing else for them to do, then they get in their car and leave.
By offering more to see and do and a way to get healthy while appreciating the beauty of Appalachia. In Pikeville, Jordan Mullins, WYMT Mountain News.
Bowles said the new 6-mile looping trail is a great way to get out of the house and shed some of that pandemic weight folks might have gained there past 2 years. Well, the Derby wasn't the only horse-related event taking place in the Commonwealth today. The annual Knott County Trail Ride wrapped up today at the Mine-Made Adventure Park, bringing more than 1,500 participants. Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson says that this event not only offers people the opportunity to unplug and unwind, but it also has a significant impact on the local economy.
We're just getting over the hurdle of COVID, and things were very tight for the last couple of years. And it's a good opportunity to bring these people back, to be able to help our local businesses, to support them and spend money.
Dobson, who also coordinates the trail ride events, says they will be hosting an ATV trail ride on Memorial Day. Country star Mickey Gilly has died at the age of 86. He's perhaps best known for Gilly's, his successful honky-tonk club in Texas, which was the setting of the John Travolta hit movie Urban Cowboy. As a recording artist, Gilly charted 17 #1 country records over the course of his career. In 1989, he was one of the first major country singers to open his own theater in Branson, Missouri, which is where he was at the time of his death. Gilly got his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1984. He's survived by his famous cousin, the legendary rock and roll piano man, Jerry Lee Lewis. Coming up at 11, a major manhunt is underway tonight in Alabama. New clues show the pair may have made their way to Tennessee.
And a beautiful Mother's Day is in store across the mountains. I got your full forecast coming up.